Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Good evening, everyone. A Funky AU here for the Gaming Battlegrounds. This is a TGB Open League. We're up to Series 6, and this is Round 5. 2 games for tonight. Here we are kicking off on Miramar with Sandhawk to follow after this. Plane has gone over. It's come from the south, headed out through the north. First teams down were NSG and Jokers Gaming. NSG hitting the Prison Island, and Jokers not far to the north of them across the water. Looks as though Rusty Trombones have gone towards Los Leones. They'll have that to themselves. Steak Knights have landed Picardo, and we also saw Aussie Elite land there, but they've grabbed vehicles and headed off straight away. Aussie Elite are usually East Coast dropping guys, but plane was well too far for that. So they have landed more central. Going to have to change things up a bit. Current series leaders, SS Gaming, have gone Montenuevo to the north of them. We've got Proximity, and they've headed to El Pozo. At the moment, Hacienda is being taken over by JPEG. Have just made it in time for tonight's games. And just to the west of them, we've got Kiwi Outlaws. Also pretty central on the map, Team Savage. D's Nuts landed very close to Team Savage. D's Nuts on shoots for a long time. They're always on shoots for a long time, D's Nuts. They travel a long way in the air. But they have got vehicles in there heading a long way north to Cruz de Vale. Have seen them land there before. They are going to run into 2 players from Chowie's Meat Shields. Chowie's Meat Shields on a 2-2 split at the moment with the other 2 over at Water Treatment. Slightly west of those guys at Treatment, we've got the Pub Invaders. Charlie soloing for 2FS tonight again. And then the furthest north last team out of the plane was Trailblazers. Your team's short on players tonight. Everything's pretty quiet at the moment. There were some shots early on from Steak Knights to Aussie Elite as they pass through on a vehicle, but nothing eventuated from that. Everyone seems to be looting away happily. Aussie Elite have Power Grid if they want to take that. NSG should be well looted up, landing on the island all to themselves. They do have a bit of a way to travel though. And they'll probably want to be on the move before anyone else. And quite a few teams in zone to start with, as it has gone. I mean, it's pretty central. I mean, it's a bit towards the northwest, but certainly not near any water, that's for sure. And without some hard shifts, it should end pretty central, really. It could be San Martin, could be somewhere in the craters. We have to wait and see. There's a crate in the craters. We're gonna head down, check that out. Where is it? Ah, up the hill. A Grozer on the ground. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice bit of kit right there. So all quiet so far. 15 teams, 50 alive. We are in phase 1. That zone is about to start ticking its way slowly in. Teams are going to be looking to finalise some looting and make sure they are in a decent position for phase 2. Although quite a few teams are in decent position and can just carry on their merry way and not even really be concerned probably until phase 3. A few teams on the edge though, they're probably going to make their way slightly in unless they get a hard shift. If you are new to the TGB Open League, make sure you get along and check out the Gaming Battlegrounds on Facebook. Join their gaming group, check out their page. They also have a Discord with quite a few members. The Gaming Battlegrounds open to all gaming platforms and all games. Plenty of room in the Discord for anyone that wants to hang out with their mates and play absolutely anything they want to play. Get along and check it out. So D's Nuts have made their way into Cruise Devour. Not sure if they realise that Chowie and Exterminator are there from Chowie's Meat Shields. They are across the other side of the road. D's Nuts are staying very close together at the moment, looting together. Looks as though another crate has gone down, and I think it's not where I was looking. Here we are, yes. Twitch KT Gaming did spot that crate. Well, he's picked his gear up pretty quick, and he's off and racing. Some level 3 kit. I can't quite tell what he's carrying. Did he pick up a gun? What's... It's got a scar. And what's the other? Is that a Grozer? I can't bloody tell. Keeps running. Or it looks like a... I can run around too fast. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go back to the crate and see if there's anything here. Oh, he's left an AUG. Okay. Alright, he's left an AUG behind. No problem. Crazy running in the open. Taking a couple of shots there. Wagonator looks like he's rolled up to the crate now with someone. Are they going to pick up the AUG? Wagonator, and looks like Bobsy's going for it. Yes, Bobsy has picked up the AUG. He said thank you very much for dropping that for me. So at the moment, KT Gaming off on his own for the Kiwi Outlaws. Aussie Elite not looking to engage there. They don't know if he's on his own or if there is in fact a full squad right behind him. In fact, there's not, because the rest of his crew are still back here at San Martin. 1 minute until that zone ticks in and we get along to phase 2. Homicidal Maniac's going to come through. Picardo could take some shots. Looks like Steak Knights are looking his direction. Get on board here with Dispatch. He heard those shots. He's taking the high road around Picardo. Unfortunately, it looks like Rusty Trombones had a crash right on kickoff. So they are missing a key player. And after hitting that crate up with his nice level 3 kit. Oh, it's a mini he's holding on the back. Oh no, he's just picked up the mini. Oh, it was a barrel he was holding. I think that was a barrel. So KT Gaming, first kill on the board for Kiwi Outlaws. Now, I think that was someone from JPEG, I believe. Let's have a check. Oh, look at that. That has hard shifted to the east. That surprised a few people. Is that double crates we got coming down? Or is that an earlier one? No, it's double crates. There's about 3 crates in a row there. Aussie Elite is sitting right on top of them. Team starting to move in. Something's going on here with NSG as they try and make their way in. I think they've shot one of the Jokers out of their vehicles. Yeah, they have. So, NSG on the board with a kill. And we've checked that zone again. Get back on with KT Gaming. He's going to hit up another crate. MK14. Deciding against that. Aussie Elite putting some pressure on. And here's his second crate. There's 3 crates in a line here. Keen X there from proximity coming past. I'm not sure if he saw these crates come down. Could be in search of them. And a Grozer in that one. Could be very handy. So KT Gaming looking to... Is he going to push up the hill to get under Aussie Elite? It's Wagonator that seems to be putting the pressure on. Repo backing him up. The other 2 guys from Aussie Elite have backed off. Continue looting the other side of the hill. Here's proximity. Moving up, also taking some high ground. They're going to be overlooking this valley here, in which Kiwi Outlaws are sitting. 3 of those guys. Let's get another overview here. Trailblazers making their way in. D's Nuts moving. Chowie's meat shields have all linked up now. Rusty Trombones still trying to find themselves a compound. Homicidal Maniac's got to come in behind them. Hopefully they've relayed a bit of that information. And he won't follow that road. It looks like he is going to plow around through the field. Good move there. JPEG look to be sitting pretty at the moment. They did lose a player though. As NSG still make their way in. Jokers behind them. And Steak Knights look to be on foot coming out of Picardo. They're going to come up behind Team Savage by the look of it. Should have plenty of defies to play with. They're going to have to head more towards Power Grid though, or otherwise Team Savage will keep them out. SS Gaming, our series leaders. A little bit late to the party. They have vehicles though. Excuse me. Repo's made possibly a mistake going for that crate, because KT Gaming's come above him. Oh, I don't know how he's still standing. He's got to be put down. Proximity is shooting at him. KT is still unloading at him. Someone's got to put him down. He doesn't know where he's going. Trying to find a little defy to heal up. I think he's found one. He's just safe from KT Gaming up the hill. KT Gaming's making a real nuisance of himself. So he's shooting back at proximity now. Mini with the 8 times. And we've got SS Gaming screaming in down the road, wanting to take that compound occupied by Kiwi Outlaws, possibly. I think they took some shots, so they're going to roll on past. They're rolling on past. Quite a few teams up to the north. Repo's met it up. Repo needs to catch up with the rest of his squad. Wagonators fallen. Slipped down the hill, I'd say. Crazy's heading back for him. What's KT going to do? Continue to play the hill, or is he going to try to catch up with the rest of the squad? Off on his own at the moment. SS Gaming still on the move. Rusty Trombones have a compound. NSG Looks like they're thinking about moving on from where they are. Chowie's meat shields on foot. Look like they're leaning towards heading for a rusty trombones. Are they all here? Is there 3? There should be 3. Did they lose? Oh, I think they've lost someone somewhere there that I've missed. Look at that. It is San Martin. There you go. I did say it could be San Martin finish. It's gone very much that way. Could still finish outside of the town though. Team's starting to rotate in. Get on board with Steak Knights here and Dispatch. And as we were looking at before, looks like Team Savage are trying to gatekeep them out here. They do have a little bit of hard cover. Oh, it's Rusty Trombones have run straight into SS Gaming. There was only 2 of them in the vehicle. SS Gaming cleaned them up. It was Mirage Flare doing the work there. Oh, Rusty Trombones. They were sitting quite high on the leaderboard. Let's actually have a look at that. Yep. There you have it. Rusty Trombones sitting in 3rd. Another crate comes down. Steak Knights have managed to make their way into the zone. And they do have a couple of vehicles. A couple of buggies, I think. Oh no, buggy and a Murado, I think that was. Team Savage holding a bit of high ground. As this crates galore at the moment. There were 3 in a row over on the other hill. Early in the open. Oh, AWM for the taking. Is anyone going to come in past this? It could be a bit open. I mean, if Steak Knights want to rotate away from Team Savage, they could definitely come past it. But then, if they're going to rotate this way, you'd think they'd probably want to get down towards these buildings here, which are currently held by the Jokers. Currently though, right in the middle of zone, right in the middle of San Martin, it is NSG. Holding this 4 stack with the roof. They've come the furthest of any team. They were the first out of the plane. SS Gaming also compressed at the moment where they are. Crazy's been put down for Aussie Elite as these guys try to make it in. Waganote has been shot at. Bobsy's on a slither of health. Oh, Repo's still up though. Oh, Bobsy gets spotted. Itskid smacks him hard. Repo... Is Repo on a bike? No, he's in a buggy. Repo's on the move. Someone's going to get confirm on Bobsy. Repo's just got a tank here for Aussie Elite. He's done it before. He's going to have to do it again. So Kiwi Outlaws, full squad here, moving up. Charlie from 2FS is going to get sandwiched here between those guys and the Pub Invaders. Bobsy finally falls to its kid from Pub Invaders. And at the moment, we've got Kiwi Outlaws here. Creeping up against... Creeping up? They're going to come up on Charlie here. Someone's going to spot him sooner or later. KT Gaming puts Willful down. Really leading from the front here. KT Gaming has had a few good weeks. 14 teams. We've only lost 1 team. Oh, as I say that, Killjoy spots Charlie. And the 2FS are eliminated. Soggy Pumpkin is surely going to go down here. Surely going to go down. He's survived. There was 2 or 3 of them shooting there. It's a bit of a flurry of teams falling. Charlie, 2FS were eliminated there. And this was Trailblazers falling. Too much open ground. Chowie's meat shields are going to run out and loot quickly. And finally, Soggy Pumpkin does fall to KT Gaming. JPEG holding some decent high ground here. Plenty of cover. Repo's managed to make it in for Aussie Elite. Team Savage have also moved into San Martin. This could be a messy town fight by the look of it. Minute 20. Until we start getting squeezed in. These nuts have also made it into town, but Celine's been picked off by Lord Pat from above. NSG putting some shots out somewhere. A lot of teams, they're all compressed at the moment, holding, all content to holding same building together. Here's a Stake Knight, so they've rotated a long way around. They do have, yeah, they do have vehicles. So they're happy to play this lone hill well away from everyone else. Let's check that zone. She slowly creeps in. This could really squeeze a lot of teams. You could see a lot of teams have to give up all of these buildings. Which way is it going to go? It is like JPEG is sitting right in the middle. Kiwi Outlaws are making their way in. What's it going to do? You'd have to assume that Chowie's meat shields, they're right on the edge. It's probably not going to go to them, nor it's probably not going to go to Stake Knights. JPEG have to play a bit safe now with just the two players there. They're holding... It's gone pretty central, so... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 teams have to shift out of San Martin, or certainly shift through San Martin. Nice job there by FQ. Shooting across to SS Gaming. On board with Elusive here. They must have had some eyes there. As crates, more crates full. That's going to favour... It's going to favour Stake Knights. NSG shift. They've made it across the road, made it in one piece. Decent bit of real estate they've got there. D's Nuts also still in. Proximity. Oh, are they half in? I think they have to cross the road. Repo's really close. I'll just turn these tunes down a bit as we're getting a bit hectic. Stake Knights, they went for the crate. Kiwi Outlaws have rotated back around, and that's got an AWM. Dispatch is in trouble now. He's going to have to... where's their vehicle? I don't know where their vehicle is. Do they rotate on foot? I don't think they have. So he may be just outside. I think that's why he's smoked just in front. So he can just... Oh no, he's in the smoke there. He needs to get down to the road pretty much, but... Repo's been spotted by Proximity. Tried to push across the road with these guys. Proximity are trying to push NSG here. We'll get on board with KeenX. They're all around him, NSG. Mr. Whiffy's down. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be able to get him up. He can hear him. Lot going on over here. It's messy. Jimmy's pushed into D's Nuts. Slane Burticus are down. He's got to put them away. Screws a Snutch coming over. It's up to Dinky Sabbath and Red Wolf. Dinky Sabbath pushes around. Or does he? No, he wants to hold that building. Oh, in the background, Joker's tried to push in on NSG. And they're eliminated. Caught in the open. Look at this carnage of people trying to cross the road. NSG holding the high ground, high floors at the moment. Keenex still underneath. Oh, no, he isn't. He's moved up. JPEG still in a decent position here. Starlord tried to cross the road. Picked off. SS Gaming still the full squad. Right next door, though, it's Stinky Sabbath and Red Wolf for D's Nuts. It's going to be hard for them to get out of this. They still have the zone. Keenex finally found by Unknown Jack for NSG. NSG also still the full squad. Dispatchers made it across the road. It's KT Gaming, though, going off. 7 kills now. And Steak Knights are eliminated. Smoke comes out. Steak Knights out in 8th. Smoke comes out, but it's totally unnecessary because the Kiwi Outlaws have just got miles of real estate to play with over this side of the map. Everyone is over on the east side. So Chowie's meat shoes now. I think they've moved in pretty well unopposed. JPEG above them. SS Gaming look like they want to push and finally finish off these nuts. Red Wolf's been put down. Jimmy C88 also down. Both are going to be rezzed. Don't know where that nade. Nade went. Not good enough. Red Wolf. Dinky Sabbath pushing up for some high ground. Dinky Sabbath immediately put down. Red Wolf has jumped. Red Wolf has jumped. He's run straight in the window. Straight into Jimmy. That's unfortunate. D's Nuts eliminated. They are out in 7th position. So SS Gaming survive there. Still their full squad. NSG though. They've been squeezed a bit. That zone is right on over their building. But she creeps in. 20 seconds. Before we move into phase 7 now. Keep a close eye on this. JPEG. They've been holding this high ground for a while now. They were very central in the zone. They've been fed pretty nicely. Chowie's meat shields though. Full squad. Look at them. Just sitting there waiting. Where's it going to shift? Kiwi Outlaws have moved into some hard cover. JPEG still have it. NSG are going to have to shift. FQ, the lone survivor for Team Savage there. SS Gaming, have they got another little building they can play? They might want to get up under the hill. Immediately, though, we see a shift from the Kiwi Outlaws. KT Gaming leading them straight in. Trying to take this high ground. Peppering Unknown Jack there. FQ's put Little Bob down immediately. Gets the finish. Gets to confirm. So close to hitting McKelt there. KT's all over him. As we flick back over here, because it looks like Chowie's meat shields want to push JPEG. Nade's going to be well too far. Hazard's trying to hold that corner. Lord Pat's holding the other side. Puts down Wizard Fingers. Hazard goes down. It's Lord Pat on his own now. It's Dirty Dan on his own. Hazard gets put down from behind by KT Gaming. It's still Dirty Dan. Can he get Exterminator up? Lord Pat's got to push up. Dirty Dan comes around. Lord Pat sees him. Exterminator's low health. Lord Pat's got a bit more. Exterminator's got to shoot. Well, he doesn't. Lord Pat gets him. Chowie's meat shields are eliminated. FQ is finally eliminated for Team Savage as well. It's NSG Keg on his own. SS Gaming still the full squad. Right on the edge of zone. Oh, they've got Caravan. That's the only hard cover there. They need to get up under the hill. They need to get up here underneath the Kiwi Outlaws. Lord Pat, lone survivor for JPEG. The two of them have managed to put down Chowie's meat shield. Squad wipe between the two. Lord Pat pushes around. He's got KT Gaming above him, though. KT Gaming puts him away. He was not avoiding that. playing the top of that hill. Immediately, Jimmy goes down. M24 going to work here. Gets the confirm. Jimmy is executed there. Smoke goes out. Smoking out probably so they can move more than anything. Pin down. KT game up to 9. Two teams, 7 alive. We've got a full team alive here for the Kiwi Outlaws. But they are up against our series leaders, SS Gaming. Everyone's got to shift. Everyone's got to come in here. KT Gaming pushing out on the left side on his own. Spot screws a snatch. Can't quite get the spray on there. Going for something heavier. Just waiting for a peek. Waiting for a peek. There it is. Screws a snatch. Walks straight into that. KT Gaming just peek in that corner. And immediately Killjoy puts spicy egg roll down. Lucky they've got the smoke. Killjoy gets the finish. KT Gaming's going to push around. It's Mirage Flare though. On his own. Mirage Flare goes down to Killjoy. Kiwi Outlaws seal the deal. Kiwi Outlaws led there by KT Gaming. 10 kills for him. That's 15 for the Kiwi Outlaws. Is this Kiwi Outlaws' first win? I've been wrong before, but I'm feeling this could be Kiwi Outlaws' first win. Well done to those guys. Series leaders, though, SS Gaming, they're still right up there. Not far off the pace at all. Forta Mirage. Jimmy chimed in with 3. Screwser with the 1 there. NSG, well played to those guys. Always good zone awareness. Always seem to make the right moves. They've made it into 3rd place. Unknown Jack chipping in with the 4 there. Well done to him. JPEG, after holding those hills for so long above San Martin, Lord Pat and Hazard nearly getting the job done. They were just the two left at the end. They had took down a whole squad of Chowie's meat shields, and they made it into 5th place. Alright guys, we're going to be back on Sandhawk just after this, so we're going to have a short break. Go and have a drink, go and do what you need to do. I'll get some tunes on. We'll have a quick look at the scoreboard. There's the scores, guys, from last round, so that hasn't been updated from the first game tonight. So that's how it stands. We're going to have a short break. We'll be right back on Sandhawk, guys. We'll see you all soon.